Continuing with the second part of Drawn Trail of Shadows. We just freed this Faven, I think. May not be a Faven, from the root, and you can see he is giving a short message. He's being trapped in the hedge, and at least he can give us black crayon and a painting, a drawing actually. So we can get the watering can and give some water to these plants. Of course they need more than water. Like this bear wants something to eat, obviously a jar of honey, and it gives us the rabbit medallion. When we complete it, we can find this rabbit here, and another interesting puzzle that we need to play. Now what we need to do is use these patterns here and these colors to create the same egg. So starting from the background, which is yellow, and then we continue with the boat. The water. And hopefully Kraken, but no, it's just an octopus. Oh, this one has a little more things on it, but it's the same principle. You start with the background color and you continue with the others. But first checking which is on top of the other, because they are a little mixed up. The grass can be turned into fire. And lastly we have birds and some leaves. I don't think there's a difference between which will be first and which will be second, because they do not interfere with one another. And here we have the last one. It's a bit tricky to figure it out because these are almost on top of each other, but the house is actually behind. And the rest of the houses just disappear when we place this monster on top of it. It looks like a monster, but later we're going to hide it, and it's going to look like a mountain in the background. Light green. We also need to use the octopus to make it look like the path when we hide it with some more green leaves. And there we have it, 3 eggs that we put in the rabbit's basket. Looking great. Now we get the frog medallion, so we can summon the frog. Interesting thing is that we can go back here and we can create anything that we want. We can play with it as much as we like, and then we can save the eggs. At least I think we could do that. I don't remember where it was. Anyways, you can play with it if you like. What we didn't do is water the elephant as well. And he gives us painting scrap. We need the acorns to lure the squirrel out and get what it is hiding in the behind it. And it's another page from our scrapbook. Here we have new interesting things, like hidden pigs and mostly leaves. We need those leaves, this one is very hidden, to complete it. This looks like the game from the previous part with the frogs. Throwing some water from the elephant. I got this hidden leaf and also the flowers bloomed. And the last thing is to get the knight. He knew that by destroying the path to the magical tree in the garden he could escape with the boy. A stranger found the garden and saved the animals. With their help, the stranger could repair the path to the tree. And the strangers tried to find their way out of the garden through the roots of the magical lantern tree. And the story continues on and on, in the same way. The last one is this: if the wizard takes the boy's power, then he could erase all of the painted words and the stranger could be trapped forever. We don't really care about that, but we got the crown. The frog said earlier that it is a prince and is the crown of leaves, which we just got. It's a very heavy frog and gives us the other scrap painting, so we can complete it and continue our journey. Now we go to the lantern tree, but we need to restore the flowers at the base of the tree. This is where we need the seeds, and with the water we just water them and have the flowers back. Now this is like the puzzle from the first game, where you need to use the colors to paint everything, but the same colors must not touch. It's a little advanced because it has more colors, and now, as you can see, since the purple has a red in it, having the red color next to it shows black stars, and since there's no yellow in making the purple, this says lit up, and it's showing which is wrong, which is right. Having these little heads clears everything, and so this is quite easy puzzle because you have purple coming from red and blue, which means that only yellow can be put in these places. Now these two are mixed colors from red and blue, and this from yellow and red, which means that only green can be placed on this side. And we continue logically in the same way. This is the same as this part, it can only be green. And now that we have green, we can only place red here. And since we have purple, we can only place yellow on this side. Now that we have it, it will be much easier if we use yellow here. Instead of blue. And now that we have this yellow, we can place blue and red any way we like on the last two parts. And that's how we opened the tree and we entered inside
And that
it.
is how the stranger saved the garden. It opened the portal to the next world.
But what happened to the boy and the wizard? What did the stranger do next?
Well, dear Iris, only one path lay ahead. Deep into the darkness, underground.
The cave. Now we have a big hole in the world that we cannot enter, which means that the only way is after we take the iron key. Welcome to the entrance of the calligrapher's cave. Okay, so we unlock the door and we can go down. However, it's too dark to go, so we need to use these mushrooms to get some, I don't know, electricity or whatever this light is. We need to connect the dots so they can light up the rest of the path. It doesn't really matter how you connect them. The important part is that you only use these numbers of connections. If you click one more time, it will go overboard and they will, the puzzle will fail. Here we repair the tree, take what we find, and light up everything. This piece is stuck and we cannot take it, so we just continue downstairs. We'll find more pieces here, and a lot of bats. We chose the bats with the farting mushrooms. We got the topaz and we'll have another message. Have a stone leg for the statue, but there's more missing from it. I got some other parts, and here there's something behind it, but we cannot break the wall. Here we have another piece and 6 holes for our 6 precious stones. Now when we place it, we place the stone somewhere, things get colored in the color of what we have placed. And for example, this is obviously grass, so we need the green part. Now this is ladybug, so we need the red to be here. Sapphire is for water. We have waves and drops of water. Now this is the white part. This is obviously the sun. Oh, it must be yellow. The clouds are white. And the ladybug has black dots. Having the next crab book, it's a little torn up, but we can connect the missing parts. And we can light up this world again. The stranger followed them into the roots of the tree and found a crystal cave. We get some gears and farting mushrooms. And here we're missing another piece because it's too dark to see. The pieces of the shattered gem littered the caves. We're gonna find it somewhere. Oh, here it is, along with another hidden pig, hiding under the stairs. Now that we see everything, we can place these gears. It's two reds, they're of the same size, so it doesn't matter where you place them. Then the green and the magenta one. Now that we have the pickaxe, we can break the wall and get what's behind it, which is glass shard and stone torso. We also have to go back and get this little piece before we place the torso and the head of the statue. My voice was stolen when my amulet was shattered. Okay, we have the pieces of the amulet. Just place them around. You can turn the pieces until you find the way they fit. And restore the voice of the old lady. And she talks about some unexpected journey. We have another interactive story here. You click on what you want, then you draw it, and hope that Iris can travel through it. If you decide to play the game, you can check everything, how it goes. This weird monster is looking at us. I really want to see what the alien does. Because it also gives an achievement. But it turns you into something not you. So you have to try again. And for the last panel, you really can go all Thor with the hammer and the thunder, but actually the key is the one that opens the chest, so you can get the petting strap and continue to the next world.
After bringing light to the dark caves and restoring sight to the weary guardian, the stranger stepped through yet another painted door and into an icy world. The boy left the only warnings he dared, small drawings and hints to help the stranger that he hoped was not too far behind.
Now here we have a disc that we're going to need later. We have two origami birds trapped in cages. We have here at the door another disc, and the rest is frozen. Forward, we have the frozen cat, and on the left side we can get the sunstone. By clearing the snow we can see that there are missing discs that we can place. Well, we still have 3 missing. We cannot activate this, but we can use the sunstone here to melt the ice. The key is necessary for the cage, so we can take one of the discs and open the origami burst for the code. Just like in the first game, we have to rearrange the letters in the way that they create the necessary pattern. And if they're on the right place, the symbols start light up. And the last 3 that are small and into 4s. We have QP, 8P, QP, like 8 and P. We have squares, 8, F and triangle. And they're all set.
There lived a boy with a magical gift. He created worlds of happiness in light and others of darkness in shadow. For not all dreams of children are happy ones. Some are nightmares.
During the story, we can see that arrow is purple, lightning is yellow, and the rest of the colors. And we have to use them here to repeat the story with the sun. I have no idea how 2 stone discs were inside the origami, but now that we have all the discs, we can place them here. And what we have to do is create a pattern of the sun rising, which, since the sun changes the form, one is circle, the next is very squished, we cannot move the first and the last one actually. The easiest way to do it is first take the pieces about the rising of the sun and see which is smallest, bigger, a little more, and after that watch the clouds. So there are no clouds here, you can see just a little of the clouds in the end, we see them a little more. Now we can see this one has even smaller part of the clouds, so we just place it here. These clouds are still together, these are just a little apart, these are more apart. This one. And when we think we're set, just press the button and we can see that the sun shines. And we can continue further forward. Now here we have different color teeth. We had it in a message previously, and when we press, it just closes. So we need to follow the colors. So the sun was orange, thunder was yellow, we have the blue cloud, the red fire, the green arrow, actually paintbrush, and the purple arrow. Like the song wakes up the mountain giant, so we can continue forward. So here we're going to take a short break and we'll continue with the third part in just a few minutes, or just one click away to the next part.